everyone, welcome back to the Legal Explorer. I am Advocate Romana. From tomorrow, that is 20 September, we are starting our classes for Assistant Public Prosecutor exam. It is a morning session from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. So today, I am going to discuss with you the one important topic which was asked in 2007 APP exam paper. What is that? Doctrine of res gestae. What is doctrine of res gestae? See, doctrine of res gestae, earlier it was defined under section 6 of Indian Evidence Act, and now under section 4 of BSA, Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023. See, before discussing about doctrine of res gestae, we'll go into the little bit of background, like what is the doctrine of res gestae. See, I am discussing here what BSA. This is nothing but Indian Evidence Act. See, first of all, what is evidence? See, in law, evidence means anything that helps the court to know the truth of a fact. Okay, so that is called as evidence. Now, evidence can be of what? Oral evidence. Oral evidence is nothing but what witnesses say in the court. That is called as oral evidence. What is documentary evidence? Written records such as FIR, letters, hospital reports. Okay, anything which is in a documentary form, it is called as documentary evidence. Next is what? Electronic evidence. Electronic evidence is nothing but mobile recording, CCTV footage, tape records. So this comes under what? Electronic evidence. So basically, evidence is what? The material. So in short, evidence is the material on which the court relies to decide the case. It is called as what? Evidence. So now, why I am explaining all this? See, I'll say. So basically today we came to know that what? The material on which the court relies to decide the case is called evidence. Now what is hearsay evidence? See, remember, doctrine of res gestae is an exception to hearsay evidence. Doctrine of res gestae is an exception to hearsay evidence. See, normally law says that hearsay evidence is not allowed as an evidence. Why? I'll give you an example. See, if A tells the court, what? I heard from B that C committed the murder. This is hearsay evidence. Why? Because A didn't see himself that he is committing the murder. So he just heard. So court will not accept such second-hand information because it is unreliable and can easily be false and can be fabricated. So this is called as hearsay evidence. Hearsay evidence is not allowed in court, but doctrine of res gestae is an exception to hearsay evidence. I will explain you now what is doctrine of res gestae with an example. See, I went to a market, to a vegetable market. Okay, I was picking some vegetables. Some unknown person, okay, a person is stabbed in the market. While being stabbed, he shouts what? Ramesh stabbed me, Ramesh stabbed me. Okay, all of a sudden police people came. Okay, I said them that he was shouting Ramesh stabbed me. Here I gave a statement. You know, this statement is admissible under section 4 of BSA. Why? Because, see, why? Because at that moment I have not seen the murder, but whatever I am saying, it was into the same transaction. Okay, and at the same time the police people came. Okay, there is no chance of lying. Okay, so whatever I am saying, see, here it is an hearsay evidence. Okay, but at the same time, at the same moment, at the same transaction, I gave an information to the police people that he was shouting Ramesh stabbed me. So this is admissible in the court of law. Always remember, doctrine of res gestae is an exception to hearsay evidence. Hearsay evidence is not admissible in the court of law, but doctrine of res gestae is admissible when the statement is given in the same transaction, at the same time, at the same moment, because at that moment the people will not have a chance to make a story, and they will and remember, only some part of doctrine of res gestae is admissible. When it is admissible, when police people think it is admissible and it is giving an connection, okay, it is giving some connection, it is giving any answers, then only it is admissible. But if I tells the same thing to the police people after 2 to 3 hours, see, I left the market. As soon as the police people came, I left the market. after 2 to 3 hours, I went to the police station. I said the same thing that, I have seen shouting him. Then it is not admissible under this section because there was a time to make up a story. So that will come under a hearsay evidence. Okay, that will come under a because I have not seen Ramesh stabbing him. I just heard. So that will come under a hearsay evidence. So always remember, doctrine of res gestae is nothing but it should happen in the same transaction at the same time. If it doesn't happen in the same transaction at the same time, it is called as hearsay evidence. As we are preparing for the competitive exam, we need to write some case laws. If you write case laws, then it makes your paper from ordinary to extraordinary. You will score more marks. Now, so the important cases on this topic are Ganesh Lal versus State of Maharashtra. It is 1993 case. FIR given immediately after the incident can be res gestae. The next case is P. Gopal Krishna versus State of Kerala 2020. In this case, it is said that tape record speeches can also be admissible if they are contemporaneous and not tampered with. So these are the two important cases. See, you can write any one case. Key points to remember for exam is now in BSA it is section 4. Previously it was section 6 in Indian Evidence Act. Statements must be spontaneous with the event. Conduct is nothing but behavior or words of an accused and victim immediately after incident can be admitted. If there is a big time gap, it won't be admissible. It comes under hearsay evidence, which is not admissible in the court of law. I want to give you here an extra tip. See, always remember the fact and the statement must be a part of the same transaction. If they are linked like a chain, the statements become reliable evidence. I want to give you once again a reminder that from tomorrow we are starting our classes for Assistant Public Prosecutor. It is a morning session from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And if you want to contact us, if you want to enroll us, you can join us by today evening. Our contact number is 955 0010531.